Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be showcasing Vaan in 3 trials. First one won't be so much about him being a finisher or anything like that. We're going to be using his kit to see what we can do against this boss in as short turns as possible, which is 2. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get started. So first of all, for Vaan, we want to remove that buff for next turn. Remove that. Even though the Mirage doesn't do anything, might as well just put it on. And the 80% break, single target. Ouch. Kinda hurt a little bit. So, turn 2 is where we should be able to get off our damage. I've done this beforehand to make sure I could do it. So first of all, we want to launch that off. 130% fire and peril. And on top of that, on top of the fire and peril, 85% breaks. So with that in mind, we should be able to just knock this out of the park. Yeah, and presto, we're done. I'm just gonna be redundant. And we're good. So, we're done with that. Thanks for watching so far, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the next part. My foot's itchy. Welcome to the next part, part 2, where we're going to be taking Vaan into a more of like a dodge provoke role for this one. So we showed him off as a breaker type unit for the first part, and he was phenomenal. Now we're gonna try him out as a breaker slash dodge provoker. So let's go see what we can do. I haven't done this trial since I beat it a few weeks ago. I think it was like longer than that, but 2 months ago now, I think. Well, let's see what we can do. It's been a while, but I think we can still be. I think we'll still be good. So let's go ahead and first of all, just because we can, put Mirage up. But we don't really need it. And get the break and also this buff. I don't know why I did that. This is the way we want to do it. So, same as Vaan does his attacks very quickly, so might not need to do that a little faster. But now let's see what challenge we can do with a stronger fire, 130% fire and peril, which is much higher than normal. I've noticed that he has low MP though, that's kind of a problem. I have to do something about that in the future. He's not really potted that much, so that might be a situation we have to take care of as well. So we can't defense break the boss, but 130% in peril. Let's see what we can do. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. I know you can't really do anything about your teammate dying, but because I think they get dispelled anyways, but we're still gonna try it. Okay. That was a lot more burst damage than I was expecting. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting, to be honest. Was he... He was covering. So this is obviously uncoverable damage. That's fine. Go ahead and get that back up again. We're doing pretty good damage. The burst damage is a little insane to those units. The ones that are being targeted obviously are dying. I can't do anything about that because they're being dispelled. There's not much I can do about that. Apologies for the weird, I don't know. I know we're taking a lot of damage. There's really nothing I can do about my friends dying. And also the two, Vaan and Phone, I can't do anything about them dying. Because they get dispelled, so it's really rough, to be honest. Should be able to end it right here, though. Also, I don't think my Vaan is 100% dodge. I think I forgot to gear him properly, but I think we're still fine. still has the Imperial. I think this time we can actually make him as a... put him in a finishing role this time. Yeah, Vaan definitely helped out with that, but I mean, they would have done it anyways, but still. So sorry for the slightly, well, like I've been saying, I can't do anything about those. Hone, Vaan, and the friend unit are very susceptible for damage. Even with mitigation's not gonna help because they get dispelled, so not much you can do. It's just you're gonna take damage. So Vaan in a finisher, I could try to do him in a finishing role and also a provoker role. So let's try to maybe we can work out a way we can make him as a finisher, but also those other things. So see you in part 3, the last part. Hey guys, welcome to the last part. We're gonna go against the grain here and fight something that has fire resistance already, and see how that goes for us. This boss has 50% fire resistance built into their boss kit already. So let's see how that goes for us, huh? Still spooky music, huh? Not doing much damage now, but let's see what happens when we do that in parallel. This boss battle will be coming on the global side. I thought it was going to be coming this week, but apparently not. Let's see how much damage we can do now. I'd say the Imperial is definitely working in our favor right now. Now we're going to try and get him into a finishing role. For this fight, by the way, for anyone on Global watching this, you need your magic tank to be really tanky and have some dark resistance. You need dark resistance and you need to be like extremely tanky. Oh, did she put that buff up? She does put a buff up that basically you have to dispel it. So make sure you do that. And definitely helped out there. That was a lot of damage. I gotta say, it's a lot of damage we just outputted. Against the boss, by the way, that has 50% fire resistance. Now they have much less. Go ahead and get rid of that. I don't remember which one I need to use. Hold up. Okay, now we're all set. Next turn you'll do that Fire Imperil again. Oh, there it is, but we have Serena for that bit. And as you can see, completely dispelled. Oh, for the bad imperiling, anyways. You got trolled a little bit there. Okay, there's a challenge. Let's try to go see if we can get through it. By the way, I didn't even use Reagan's his lone burst, which I should be using to give his mod buff, by the way, so actually had a mod deficit here and we're still doing really well, so. So, yeah, Vaan is the complete package. You want a finisher, you want a debuffer, you want, like, he can dodge provoke, we've shown that. He's a huge world compression unit. Now with him on my team, I can bring supports along more often. So, that being said, guys, you watched all the way through. I know this is kind of a long one, I'm sorry about that. I tried to make it as short as possible, but there were some hiccups along the way. But the main part was identifying that Vaan can do all these kind of things, regardless of how fast I did the trial. It was showing off how good Vaan is and all these kind of things that he can do. So if you watch all the way through, type in hashtag Vaan. Sorry, I've been saying it wrong again. Vaan. Hashtag Vaan is the keyword for any of this video. And if you watch all the way through, I appreciate you. I know I try to keep them as short and sweet as possible. Because I know a lot of people don't really like to watch the long videos. The majority is statistically proven. And when I go into my analytics, people don't. The viewer average is not that high for longer videos, so keep them as short and sweet as possible. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as I do these videos quite often. And actually, I think they're one of the biggest draws to fame on my channel at this point. A lot of people look forward to these. So make sure you give a thumbs up, give a like, make sure I know I can keep doing these Destroy Everything videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.